Australia. The cone who was named Australia. He's very tall, handsome lad. Anthony is a good-looking, swaggery fellow himself. Both somewhere in the pipeline, doing well. So I'm proud of them and happy for them and their team. But I was talking to a very wise photojournalist while at Laughlin the other day, and he was telling me about an analogy that he uses for how people deal with whatever's bothering them, or PTSD or other, issues, and was talking about, it's when he was younger, he and his friends would have this game where they would try to take a basketball under the water, and it was whoever could get it deepest, right? So you see the basketball going under the water, and at the beginning, not really much, it's, but as you go deeper and deeper and deeper below the water, right, there's a lot of effort and struggle going on, but still at the top of the water remains very calm. And then once you've reached max effort, or you give up or whatever, and then the basketball not only comes back to the surface, but it shoots up out of the water, erupting, water everywhere, ta-da. What happens when people suppress their feelings. And so the Cubs won, right? David versus Goliath. Everybody picked the Indians. I always go with the underdog. And if you read this book, you'll understand that underdogs aren't always what they seem to be. And also that I think that the power of believing, the power of being backed in a corner, the power of nobody thinks we're going to do it, screw them, screw this, screw you, I think that's a willpower. It comes back into play. It's there. And so I am doing a speech on service on the 8th of November at 0900 at the Kendrick's E-Club on Randolph. So if anybody wants to come have breakfast with a bunch of, sounds like a lot of veterans, a lot of Wounded Warriors, a lot of everybody, come on out. Retired Chief Alney will be there from the Peak, and so you can meet a real legend. He's a bad mofo. Was the shortest PJ for a very, very long time, but walked with giants. So you can meet him, and it should be a good time. So, come out. Alright, so back to, this part that I just kind of am working on is, has to do with the basketball and pushing your emotions down, or pushing you ever, you hate somebody, you strongly dislike them, you wish they got cancer, you just want to do horrible things to them. Alright? I want you to not wish them cancer. Maybe you can wish them cancer because you just can't think about it. You're not actually going to give them cancer. But I don't want you to do anything. You hate them for a reason. They probably did something mean to you. You want revenge. Right? There is no justice. We won't even get in all there is no justice, and revenge is hollow. Don't do what you want to do. Don't do anything at all. You're not suppressing it, but it's much healthier than to allow that basketball to shoot up and explode. And like I said, I'm working on this idea of how to word it. But and one of the things that I've learned over my life, the art of war said maintain the high ground. Well, the art of life says maintain the high ground. Don't stoop down to the levels of people that will do things to ruin your life, to make you unhappy, are them and and they're now your basketball that you're trying to push down, the more bad things that you heap upon them, the more good will balance. And it's not going to let it happen, and then that basketball is just going to explode in your face, because it is not a healthy outlet for revenge. So always maintain the high ground in all things. And I think you'll be alright. At least most of the time. Which is a really good song from Bob Dylan, most of the time, on his Time Out of Mind or Time Out of Time. I think it came out in 89, 90. Bob Dylan. I have it on cassette tape. But before I identify how someone at one of my things said, I thought you were pretty young, and then you mentioned something that gave away your age. And I'm like, I can live with that. Although I mentioned a lot of things from a lot of time periods, so yeah, dude, he was born in 1875. So train hard, be good, and I'll talk with you later. Oh, by the way, these aren't really meant to be watched. This is more like a podcast form, just listening. If you do get to see it, I guess you get more of, it's like being at a comedy show. You get the little intricacies and details, but really these aren't meant to be watched. That's why forever this is what I would do. I would just talk, because it was like you were riding in the car with me and we were having a conversation, and so that's why I started that way. And much like a Russian taxi driver, so that way I can keep track of all the meteor showers and people that try to crash into me. So yeah, hope you have a great day. It's 7:29. I am heading into Inland Surf Park. Very excited. Another beautiful day at work. And yeah, hooyah.